Hey, it's Marie. In just a couple of videos, I'm going to show you how to create a QR code so that people can pay from a statement, or you can print your QR code and put it beside the window when people check in and out, or if they want to leave you a tip. So this is the customer gets to choose what they want to pay. So I'm going to turn my head because I'm on my second screen. Okay. So if you've created a Stripe account, you're going to log into your dashboard, and then on the side, it's going to say choose an option. Okay. And so you want to create the payment link from that left sidebar. And then it'll default to products and descriptions. And so you want to customers choose what they want to pay. And then what is your payment page going to look like? What are you going to title it? So I titled mine, so QR code payment, or whatever you want to say it. Okay. And then the description that's right here is what may show up on the patient's statement, or the person's statement in this case, since we're talking about patients, customers. Payment made on account with, and I'm just going to put my name in there, okay? US dollars. Are you going to set a limit? In this case, I would not suggest setting a dollar amount, because they could be making a payment on a statement that's like $36.35. We don't want to give a parameter. You can also upload a picture if you want. Like, do you want to upload a picture of your office, a picture of the doctor, whatever you want? You can upload that here. And this is in Stripe, okay? We're talking Stripe. Let's finish this part, okay? So we're going to create the link up here in this upper right-hand corner. Okay, so now I have my link. And then what do we want to do? We want to create a QR code. So here's the QR code. You can download this image, copy it to a clipboard, but I would suggest downloading it, and then you're going to name it. Okay, so it's downloaded. I don't know what's in my downloads. Let's go look. Hopefully it's nothing. Oh, it showed up on a different screen. Let me drag it over for you. I never know. I've been busy today. Okay, so now it's huge, right? So you can save this to your desktop, to wherever you want it to go. And then you've got it. And so I would suggest either a JPEG. This is a PNG, so it is an acceptable file. Either one we can upload to the Excel spreadsheet. And I want to tell you that specifically what we're going to do in the Office Ally software is we can make an Excel spreadsheet, and it's super simple. So this has been for Stripe, and there's going to be another video for Square. Okay? Click on the Square one if you want to set up a Square payment. Oh, what I was going to say, sorry, is that the Stripe QR code that we have just created, even though Office Ally integrates with Stripe, the QR code, if they make a payment, it's going to let you know via Stripe, and Stripe will send you an email saying so-and-so's made a payment. This does not integrate into the Office Ally software. So it is going to take an extra step. Somebody will need to log in, or wherever the email has been set up to go in your Stripe account, that is the person getting the email. So you may have to forward it to your billing person, or create a filter if you use Gmail. So you can, any email that comes in, you create a filter that says, hey, anything that says you've got money from Stripe also gets forwarded to my billing person, and you put that. Okay, so that's a separate process. And if you need help, let me know, because I can help you figure out how to filter that. But this way, the money that they're paying goes directly into Stripe, and however you have it set up in Stripe, in your Stripe account, does it get deposited once a week? Does it go every day? That's a completely separate, this is completely separate than if you have Stripe integrated with Office Ally. Somebody comes in with a credit card, they pay, and it goes to Stripe. This does not integrate and post your payments, just so we're clear. Okay? But it's really cool. See you in the next video. Hey, it's Marie. I'm showing you how to set up now your QR code with Square if you use Square. So I'm going to be looking over here at my second screen, okay? So you're going to log into your Square dashboard, okay? You're going to come all the way down here, the left sidebar, all the way down to the bottom where it says More from Square. Woohoo! Now you're going to go to the Payments. See where the Payments arrow? Click on Payments. We're going to create a payment link. Create a link. What are you going to create this link for? I'm going to take a payment. So click take a payment. Hopefully, come on. Continue over on the right. What is the purpose for your payment? Purpose is I want to create a QR code for call it payment on your account. I'm going to call this QR code for QR code tip. Okay, so one time you want to tip me just for this. That's what we'll call it. Okay, thanks. So you're going to type in payment on account. Okay. Right here in the description. Now this may go on their statement. Okay. So if you say payment on account, maybe you're making a payment for a child and you're the parent. So it'd be really helpful if you put payment on my account for and then your child's name or the person's name who you want it applied to. Does that make sense? In my case, this is going to be thanks for your hard work, whatever. Down below, you can put in custom fields. You can also say tipping. This is for things in general. You can also redirect. There's this toggle to redirect for your website. So when they're done making the payment, if you want them to go to your website or direct them somewhere else, otherwise it's just going to send them a thank you for your we've received, right? This will go to the email associated with your Square account. Okay, we'll go over that in a second. So here is what mine says, QR code tip. QR code. How about if I do tip QR code? You'll see sometimes people are like, make a donation. So you could type make a donation if that's what this is for, right? But in this case, you're going to type it's for your payment, right? On your account. Okay, so looks good to me. I'm going to save it. Now, I can copy this link. Look at right here. I can make a QR code. What? There it is. Oh my gosh, that simple. Okay, now you have a QR code. Download it. Okay, download it. It will, this one made it a PNG. Okay, so this is the Square. I'll put the directions in the YouTube video down below. So this is just, sometimes it's more helpful to see it rather than read the directions. I've done both. I wanted to see how difficult it was. So that's how you create the QR code. The next video, we're going to show you how to take the QR code that you've created and put it into your patient statement for Office Ally. Woohoo! Hey, it's Marie with another tip for using your Office Ally. In this case, I am going to talk to you about how to use a QR code in a statement. Just a reminder, I don't work for Office Ally, but I've been a user for a very long time, since 1999 or when they first got started. This is just something that I started doing because it's been super helpful to either print out the QR code in the office and have access to the reception desk. So there's somebody, all they have to do is just take their camera and they open the camera and they hover over the QR code and up pops a link and they touch it and they get taken right to the payment service. Okay, so we want to generate billing statements. Okay, in this case, I go back in time, right? So I'm going to go for from the January 1st of 2023. And then I want to make sure that I'm getting just my test guy, Joe Cool. Move my face so I can see what I'm doing. I'm grabbing Joe Cool. I don't know if you see the pop-up, but you'll pop up, you type under the patient ID, and then you're choosing the ellipsis, and then you're looking up specifically the one, at least for me, the one patient. Or if you're doing everybody, then just do everybody, okay? And then we're going to generate. Woohoo! Okay, now go to generated statements. I should get a list, patient list. Okay, I did it twice just to make sure I got it. All right, so Joe Cool, we're going to select him and we're going to hit export. Or you could do print, okay? If you do print, which is fine, now we're going to export to Excel. Don't print. You could do the print button, but now we're going to export to Excel, okay? Now it's up here in my file as a download to Excel. And if you've downloaded 80 of them like I did the other day, they're going to all show up across the bottom, okay? I've got just the one. I'm going to enable my editing. Are you following me? So cool. All right, up here it says insert. The QR code is a picture. It's a PNG file, okay? We're going to do insert a picture. Now, you can choose, do you want it to be super tiny or do you want it to be bigger? I'm going to choose bigger and I'm going to resize it, and I'll show you why. So place over the cell rather than in. One of these tiny little squares is a cell. If I put the picture here, it's going to take all my words away. So I'm going to do it as a over the cell. From this device, because it's on my computer, and now it's going to say, where do you want it from? Well, I've just downloaded it, and here are my QR codes. Remember, we just, in those previous videos, I showed you here's the one from Stripe, and here's the one from Square. So let's choose the one from Stripe. Woo, that's big. But we can go from corner to corner, and we can make it smaller. And I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to make it smaller. And now I can stick it here in the margin. Okay, it's there in the margin. Now I can come over here and I can hit print. Now I want to make sure that I've got it all, and I do. Okay, so now when I print, that QR code's showing up on the statement. Amazing. Now, if I don't save this, I'm going to go and I'm going to show you, I can move that one out of the way. What if I wanted the one from Square? Place over the cell, grab it from this device. It's in my downloads, okay? So if you don't know where to look for it, it's in your downloads. Here's the one we created from Square. It showed up down below. Now I can resize it. You see the little dots? You can resize it. All right. I can drop it there. Now, if you right click on it, you can copy it. Say I have 80 of these. Okay, I'm going to click on the next one, and then I'm going to do Control V, and it shows up. Got it? I can click on the next sheet. Person number 3 now would be their statement. Control V, I'll get another one. So if you copy, you can paste it. Okay, and then you can do all of your statements. You can print this on a piece of paper that says, scan this to make your payment, and it'll happen at the front desk. It does not integrate with your, let's not save it. It does not integrate with your Office Ally. So it's just going to go to your place that you chose, Stripe, or today's examples have been Stripe or Square, and whatever email address you have set up for that application, for that service, it's going to send the email saying you've had a payment. And I know both of them, you can go in, you can get a transaction report, and you can give that to your billing person. Or if you're the billing person, you can set up a filter from the owner of the account. So in this case, I have several accounts, right? So whoever that banking deposit is going to, they're likely the one getting an email. So we can create a filter in their email or however that needs to happen. I'm happy if you have an individual case that you want me to help you with that, I can give you directions. But this has really changed some of the pressure on the front desk. Very busy front desk. And if you want somebody to make their copay and they're on the phone and they're checking somebody in, or maybe your own sole subscriber provider, and you don't maybe have all the time in the world to take their copay, this is so easy to just have them scan. They can enter their information. So you have their name. They can make a comment. Does it go to so-and-so's account? Whatever the case may be. But this is if you're sending statements out and you want the statement to appear with the QR code, that's how you do it. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I am sure to get back to you. Thanks so much. See you in the next video.